Hello everyone, my name is PPEF1 and welcome to Five Nights at Treasure Island Rebooted. Now, I do want to explain that I found this game through a YouTube comment requesting that I play this, and I decided to check it out and I thought it looked interesting. And apparently what I learned from this game, that it's supposed to be a re-upload of a game by the same name, but the developer had the original developer had this game deleted for reasons I don't know of. So this person re-uploaded it and also reimagined it to fix any of the issues that the game had, which is why it's called Five Nights at Treasure Island Rebooted Reimagined on the Game Jolt page. So let's just go into night 1. Knowing this has 6 nights, we might just do our usual formula of doing 2 nights per episode, but it has been changing as of lately, so only one way to find out how things will go. Hiding under the desk doesn't work with all suits. With some suits, you should turn off the camera before leaving your office, but turning off the power will work. Okay, yeah. Of course. Oh, okay. Different environments. So shift to hide, P for power, and space to shut off cams. Alright. Let's see what everything looks like. Wait, oh, there's battery? For the camera?
Still stuck in Alabama getting our equipment together to ship back. So I guess an internal has to do. And don't worry,
I'd like to look at them, but now there's battery. It's fine.
We've already set up cameras for you to keep an eye on the place. And more importantly, we need you to keep a close eye on his suit for us. You'll see him lying down. He's photo negative. You really can't miss him. Now I'm sure you've heard
he's moving.
around the workplace, and legally I can neither.
What is this? Oh, broadcasting room.
Supernatural being. But let's say hypothetically, if something were to get into your
Our office is
it's very important that you
very different. Like, I feel like I have the ability to look behind me, but I don't. But it really feels like I should look behind me for something. How are they gonna pop up? Like, this door doesn't look like a door to, like, that leads into my office. It's just a closet. So I wonder how this is gonna work. I'm pretty sure. Okay, yeah, Mickey has moved. I mean, kind of. He just stood up. Alright, so this is an interesting take. Because, I mean, so far visually, it's the only thing that looks different. But I do want to know what else we'll have to look out for in this game. Because I've never played the original Finale Rebooted because I've never heard of it up until now. So this is the really only source I have, and this person also reimagined it to fix any of the original issues from the original Finale Rebooted. I'm not really sure how I should feel about this battery UI thing because it has been going down. However, I think in later nights we shouldn't be really worried about that because we're probably going to just be mainly standing like right here and wait for someone to pop up and deal with them with the correct method. Right now I'm just looking at cameras just to, you know, I'm not bored and I could say occupied, because I'm pretty sure only one character is active, being PNM here. I will say though, just like in the menu, this PNM is like wearing like I guess a suit instead of just like some pants like the normal Mickey Mouse costume, and I guess the original PNM as well. So I guess that's cool. Kind of like how mascot PNM has like the nice like suit and tie, bow tie. That's what they're doing with this PNM. I don't know what the other character redesigns looks like because so far, where is he? Acephalus looks the same. I don't know if any other character will get redesigned like PNM with that nice drip. I guess Donald also has his hat too, which is pretty cool, especially since we also got to see that in Victor's game before the Wrath. All of a sudden now I'm coming back with my gameplay uploads. This was unintentional, I swear. Whoa, you moved from here all the way to down here already? Holy crap, another extra PNM head. I wonder how he's gonna enter though, because like I don't have a door that leads into my office, and it feels like I should be turning around, but I don't have that ability to do that. I just realized, where am I on the map? It would probably be like right where usually they always come from the lounge area, so I should be like somewhere around here. I don't know where PNM went. It's kind of getting on my nerves, especially with how our office... Ah! There he is. Okay. Yeah, because our office is just so vulnerable. It feels a lot smaller and cramped. And also there's like no... Unless, I mean, there's a good chance this is supposed to be like the doors to our office, but this looks like a closet. That's most likely what this is, but like it just kind of looks like a closet. I have gotten spoiled about stuff about like I guess their custom night and like a minigame, but it's just from like titles and thumbnails, so I'll definitely get to those whenever I get to those. Alright, night 1 complete. I didn't mention this in the intro, but we do have everything access, so let's see if we can actually go into extras. Alright, no, we actually have to play through it manually and then get to those points. Okay, no biggie. Check the roof. A disordered Mickey suit will be active. He doesn't have legs. He's covered in filth, and his of course he's at your desk. Hide on the desk or turn off the power. So I remember like hearing about this mechanic in the original ADI. I think even ADI 2.0 as well. Is that like to deal with face, you can either cam stall him or just shut the camera off. I think I've discussed this as well back in like my ADI revamped video, that like the camera stalling mechanic is just inferior to shutting off a camera. Shutting off a camera is way more easier, and plus you don't in a game like Finetti, the game isn't really built around camera stalling. And plus I've heard from Cup, for people who don't know, is the same person who made that scrapped recode that I play on the channel. They said that like that cam stalling just doesn't work at all in ADI, and I think ADI 2.0, so even more reason to shut off the cameras. So it's just a little tangent I want to go on. Yeah, because this tip doesn't say, oh, just cam stall him, it just says check the roof occasionally, because it does say like either hide under the desk or turn off the power. I'm gonna assume that cam stalling is out of the equation, and even if it was still here, that it'd still be out of the equation. Give me the news, Lisa.
Hello? Jake? Hey, it's me, Lisa. I just wanted to pop in and say you're doing a great job.
I also want to point out that even though these are just vanilla phone calls that I could just mute, the reason I leave them out in games like these, honestly, so it's less editing for me. Whoa! Okay, just pop in like that, why don't you? Sure. Yeah, so, but yeah, the reason why, like, I leave out these, phone calls, even ones we've heard millions of times, is just so that it saves me editing time, honestly. I saw a disembodied look at me. He's about to jump in my office. Oh, there he is.
And with that being said, he's a full black character that can easily blend into the darkness. If he's in your office, just do as you would do with Mickey. I'll be back to check in on you and see how you're doing. So, see you then.
Oh, there's disembodied. Speaking of which, I know I mentioned it earlier in the video that like I think it's cool that disembodied has his hat in this game, kind of like how he did in Before the Wrath. Honestly, it just kind of completes his character. And Before the Wrath, they also did the same thing with Daisy, where she has her bow. I do wonder why. Oh, that's face. Anyways, I do wonder why Disembodied has his eyes blacked out, but not Daisy. Maybe it was like that in the original creepypasta by Slime Beast, that the Donald's eyes were blacked out or something. I don't know. I think I've only like listened to Banded by Disney like once or twice. I wonder what Oswald looks like. It's just classic Oswald. I know if we saw a face around here somewhere. We just gotta hide for face and shut off a cam for Oswald. And Disembodied, so nothing crazy yet. Because of that, we probably might not follow our usual formula and just. Alright, no sound cues for when he leaves the desk. Great. Anyways, yeah, but again, we probably might not follow our formula of 2 nights per video. I mean, when the games are like this, you can't really blame me. Also, again, Face also has that drip, you know, like in the Mickey Mouse costume at Disneyland. There's Oswald. Hey man, how's it going? This map is kind of. Oh, that's just that's just PNM. The map is still kind of weird on like how it works. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to be like somewhere around here, because that's the characters always enter through the lounge, or at least most, if not all the time, in a lot of Finetti games. So I'm gonna assume that I'm just around here somewhere. I just realized Oswald hasn't spawned in our office yet. Oh, no. He does seem to leave pretty fast, because normally, like, in other Fnatic games, if I had stopped hiding from the desk by that same point, that character would have still been here, but looks like face at least goes away quicker. It'd be nice if we had a sound cue when to know that a character is left on the desk. I said this complaint in Before the Wrath. I know it's not really new for Fnatic games, but like this could have been avoided a long time ago, and it's kind of annoying to deal with it now. But whatever. There's a good chance we're never seeing Oswald. It's 5 a.m. and he's still at like around his starting area. He's barely progressed. We're never gonna see him. I stand corrected. So now you pop up. Thanks, man. The moment I was rambling about you're never gonna come on, you're never gonna spawn in the office, I was even thinking that in my head as well. Like that exact situation was gonna happen, and what do you know? Alright. Night 2 done. Let's head on to night 3. And possibly the Pirate Caverns, assuming they're in this this game. And assuming that there is a Pirate Caverns, will we stop at 3 AM or go for the full night? Because it's hard to tell at this point with how the Fnatic games I've been playing lately. Headless Goofy suit will eventually enter the office. Turning off cameras won't work, but hiding or turning off the power will. The grayscale Mickey tune will take a direct path to the office. If he's inside, turn the camera or power to make him leave. Alright, let's see if we have to go to the caverns or not. Or we'll never know. Henry died before he can even tell us anything. What did you want back? Sorry, I couldn't understand a single thing you said. I'm gonna need you to repeat everything. Also, what's up with P&M spawning like right as soon as the game starts? Like we're on night 3, dude. Calm down. He did the exact same thing in night 2. Calm down, dude. Like while the phone call was still playing as well. He should be right here, right? There he is. I'm pretty sure all the mice have the drip. So, you know, that's consistent. You know, now I think about it, I wonder what the shades look like, because like the power off mechanic exists, and there's usually shades spawning when the power is off, so I wonder what they look like. I tested out now, but like I don't really feel like dealing with like dying to unreasonable deaths because we don't normally get good tips for the shades. So I'll probably test it when, I don't know, when dying spawns in, because that's usually when we actually have to turn the power off. And assuming the game is gonna go that route, that's when I think we'll actually need turn off the power. There's Suicide Mouse. Probably insta shift for face, seeing how fast he left. Where's Acephalus? Because I heard his voice line. He just disappeared. That brother's gone. And also, it looks like we're not ending at 3, especially since that phone call, well, didn't say a single thing about Pirates Cavern, so you'll never know. There's Ace. I wonder if he's also insta shift, because if it's just insta shift, then I guess that kind of excuses why there's no sound cues for when characters leave from the desk. Alright, so yeah, that proves that theory. It's insta shift. At least that's something. Right, night 3 complete. Alright, let's see. Alright, there's no Pirate Caverns. It says they do mention Henry and passing to the panic room will appear in your office. The only way. Okay, yeah. I was right about Undying needing the power, but I honestly think I'm gonna end it off here. So that'll have to be it for Fnatic Rebooted Reimagined for now. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.